All right. Hello. Hope you're all having a good one. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. We are back again with some more Last Epoch. Yeah. Let me turn this down. Okay. All right. Before we get too much into this, I literally just saw that Last Epoch has published a new roadmap. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Make sure that's popping up. All right, cool. We can see it. Hey, what's good, RoboPower? All right, I'm probably going to clip this out and turn it into a YouTube video, so if that's the case, hello, YouTube. Welcome back. So, Last Epoch has published a new roadmap. Let's make that a little bit bigger. All right, so here we are. So, they're officially calling the Harbingers of Ruin Season 1. Well, all my build guys say Cycle 1.1. Oops. Okay. So Harbingers of Ruin officially Season 1. So Season 2. Explore lost realities preserved in time and face off against the twisted creations of the Weaver. Monolith of Fate upgrades. Unique woven echoes. Weaver faction tree. There's a new faction tree. Dungeon improvements. Sentinel overhaul. Hopefully it's good. You guys know me. I love Sentinel, so. Champion enemies. Oh, that's interesting. In-game crafting additions. New in-game bosses. So it says future pinnacle boss, monolith updates, campaign story. I'm assuming all of this is coming in Season 2, but it does say Season 2 and beyond. So let's temper our expectations a little bit. All right, let's get into this. As mentioned in our last update concerning the Season 2 timeline, previously referred to as Patch 1.2, we've restructured the features we've been working on for Season 2 to specifically address the greatest areas of feedback. While the Weaver's presence has been previously known through namesake items, Season 2 will begin to truly bring her influence into the world of Eterra. Okay, so we know the Weaver's Will items. They're usually... There's a shield, there's a belt, there's the gloves. You can even try a whole like Weaver build if you want. Some of them are very good. Some of them are trash. But for the most part, they're okay. As we continue to close in on Season 2, do they have a date? We'll be diving into more in-depth posts on each of these key features. What up, Air Dragon? Yeah, I just found out about this. Yeah, sorry, YouTube. This is happening live. I literally went live and I saw, oh, look, new Season 2 information. So, yes. If you were watching this as a VOD, as a video I upload, assuming I choose to upload this, then yes, I am live and I am talking with chat. What up, Air Dragon? Monolith of Fate upgrades. Season 2 will further build on the Monolith of Fate by introducing a host of new echo objectives. I like that because that's one of the things I really like about Last Epoch is the monolith system, because like, sure, it's the same maps over and over again, but they kind of randomize the objectives. But here's the thing, there's like 5 or 6, and yeah, there's a lot of repeats. So I'm looking forward to more of that. Reworks of old objective types that help provide more variety and fresh experiences. Woven Echoes, a new echo type that presents a glimpse into the Weaver's design and contains a new exciting rewards you have never seen before. Awesome. This new faction, Weaver, expands the in-game experience by providing the power to augment your monolith timelines during the in-game progression. This new faction will be available to all players regardless of their faction alignment. So is this going to be like the Forgotten Knights faction? Or is it just, you know, we can just join all the factions except for Trade versus Circle of Fortune? Dungeon improvements, upgrading the dungeon experience with many community requested improvements and an enhanced new player experience. I'm going to turn down this music just a little bit. It's a little loud in my ears, and I don't know how much, like if I'm having to talk over it, that might be annoying. Sentinel is getting a large number of changes to passive trees and skills, including a completely recreated volatile reversal skill. If you've been here at the live streams, you already know. I like volatile reversal the way it is. I know not everybody else likes it, so my heart hurts a little bit. Hopefully it's good, you know, hopefully. We've already started teasing many of the changes coming through our weekly dev stream and Atera monthly newsletter. All new side zones randomly encountered within the Monolith of Echoes, helping to bring even greater variety and unique tombs and cemeteries. All new side zones randomly encountered within Monolith Echoes, helping to bring even greater variety and unique experiences to gameplay. These side zones continue to add more mid-game decision making and rewards to in-game experience. Champion enemies, more formidable class of rare enemies are stepping onto the battlefield, bringing with them opportunities for greater rewards by overcoming challenging combat with moment-to-moment action and active decision-making. In-game crafting additions, further building upon our crafting system with new options, new in-game bosses. While Aberoth may be the pinnacle boss currently, we're expanding the roster of bosses found throughout Etera. In addition to the headlining features above, we're significantly focusing on fixing bugs throughout the game for Season 2, both recent and long-standing, to provide a more stable and performant experience. We're also introducing many smaller features, such as UI improvements, quality of life features, changes to keys and other pseudo item storage, blah, 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 to address the most significant areas of feedback we received since our launch in February. We've locked in these features for Season 2, expanding the in-game. Wait, hold up. Okay, I see it. You probably all see it too. Let me read up to it. Decision making. With a new list of feedback focused features locked in, we've been able to better scope out the timeline to introduce these features while addressing many bugs, ensuring Season 2 offers a better overall experience. You guys seeing this? With these considerations, we finalize our launch window for Season 2 and wanted to share the window of Last Epoch. Season 2 launches April of 2025. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least we got a date now. So much for Q1. Okay. At least we got a month to choose. Are you guys serious? Please. This is a bit further out than our original scope. No kidding. And this is not a decision we made lately.
Later.
Thanks, Air Dragon. This is a bit further out here than our original scope. We have come to this date believing in making a successful second season, providing the best second season, more than a year after the game is launched. Providing the best experience possible, meaning not only introducing features to address feedback, but also ensuring it's as solid a release as possible, alongside efforts to catch up on previous bug debt. We'll continue exploring the new and exciting features coming in Season 2 over the coming months via dedicated features, blog posts, Etera monthly wrap-ups, and Making Last Epoch behind-the-scenes blogs. These will provide breakdowns of how the features work and insight into designs behind the features. We're incredibly excited to start sharing in-depth details of all great things coming and can't wait for you to join us in Season 2. While there are still a few weeks to go, we know this will be a popular post in December, so we want to take this opportunity to wish everyone happy holidays for coming season. All right, guys, and that is the video. That's a bit disappointing to hear. Like, I was already preparing for, I was thinking late February, all right? Be a solid year after release where we got literally one season. Well, on top of the launch, but I don't know if that counts. Now we're going more than a year with just to finally get to season 2. Yeah, that is a bit disappointing, but hey guys, we're getting a bit closer. All right, that is it. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this as an upload, thank you very much. Please like, share, and possibly subscribe or leave a comment. You know, maybe you share my sentiments as well. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace. All right. That is that. All right, guys, that was unplanned. That was a bit rough. I may just record that after the stream, re-record it, but honestly, you got my honest reactions live, so that might be worth it there. How you doing, Air Dragon? Hey, how's Path of Exile going for you? I tried playing it a little bit on Sunday. I was getting a whole bunch of stutters. And I tried playing it again today. I was getting some stutters. I decided I'm going to give it a little bit of time, kind of work itself out, and then come back to it. Plus, I'm a last Epoch streamer, so thank you for being here, Air Dragon, knowing that I'm not streaming Path of Exile 2. I'm going to try again on Saturday. I don't know if I wanted to turn quite like what I did with Witchfire, just playing it every Saturday, but I do have some time off coming up near the end of the month, so I'm planning a deeper dive. It was good to check it out. I picked a scuffed build and kind of need to figure this out. I got you. I was enjoying my build. It's getting a little bit harder. I saw that Rax was saying the same thing. He had to respec multiple times, which, hey, that's a great thing that you can get in Path of Exile 2 now. You can respec for gold, in-game currency. So I was thinking for the next build I could do on Last Epoch, I haven't done an upload on any clearing the game's cache helps a lot. The shader cache needs some love. Yeah, I could see that. I was like checking my drivers to make sure. And I was like, well, my drivers are up to date, and I was still getting stutters, and it looked like my network is going all right. I'm like, I know it's not my computer. Like, I've run that game. I ran that game perfectly fine, so I'll clear the cache. Like I said, I'll come back to it on Saturday. Oh, by the way, guys, there's probably going to be no stream tomorrow. We have decided, my little household, we have decided that we are probably going to be adopting a dog. One of my brother's friends has a dog that they unfortunately are not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to continue to have the dog there. I don't know what the situation is, but there's a good chance that we will be receiving this dog. It's a little French bulldog, a little 1-year-old. Might be coming to our house tomorrow, and if that's the case, I might be a little busy trying to prepare for it. So if I'm not live tomorrow, just know I'm getting ready for a dog. We got a couple cats here, so that's also another thing. We don't know how the cats are going to react. The dog is young enough that and plus it's a French bulldog. All right. A little Frenchie. Those guys don't get very big. I'm not worried about the cats. I'm more worried about the dog getting picked on. Okay, so I kind of lost track there. I ramble. I'm sorry if you've never been here before. I'm a rambler. I'm thinking for my next build, just because I get asked about it a lot, and it's been a while since I've done a solid Warpath build. I know some of you, the longtime veterans of the game, are probably like, oh, Warpath. But honestly, for a lot of new players who, you know, leading up to the game's release might be coming to check it out. Obviously, that build might be obsolete by the time Season 2 comes out because of the reworks. nonetheless, I think it might be nice to get a Warpath build guide out there. So I didn't want to try and do that live on stream today. So I just went with a classic Bleed Hammers. I'm going to play this until I either feel confident about launching a Warpath build, or I get bored of Bleed Hammers, or we just go with something else. So, and thank you for everybody who watched the video I uploaded today. A lot of support there for something that was not Path of Exile 2. It was another Last Epoch video, and you guys showed out for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Man, it feels good to play a hammer build again. I've been playing a lot of melee lately, so I mean, this is kind of a quasi melee build because you still got to get in close, but you know, hammers just always feel good. Oh, yikes. I forgot how low armor I have. The builds I've been playing lately on Last Epoch, I've had like a frick ton of armor. I'm just constantly seeing my life bar just go up and down, up and down. Ooh. That's always fun. Hey, what up, Rock Proshina? Thank you for the follow-on kick. Oh, come on. Right when I finished the Echo, too. That was a drag. Okay, so let's see. This is good for damage, but if I'm going to be pushing this higher, I should consider some more defensive options. Alright, this is our only source of apply frailty. You know what's not too bad for this build? I know because I tried it on my seasonal Bleed Hammer character was Bleeding Heart. Now, we're going to lose out on some stuff. We're going to lose out on the 7% to all resistances, the health, right? Because even if I am able to slam it with like a T6 health, we get a 9% health here, but that would give me a lot of sustain. Valdir's Chalice. I got Cleanse on the belt. I should try and get a better build. Yeah, if I can get a better belt with just more health and like a sealed health affix, I think that could be good. I don't think I'm going to be doing much better than these boots. What about the weapon? We could use percent physical, but we got bleed on hit, critical strike multiplier, and chance to chill on hit, chance to bleed on hit. We could try and get that up to 100%, but yeah, it's going to be hard to replace this. And this is just max block chance. Okay. Let's try it again. Man, I'm just thinking about it right now. Depending on how much they change Sentinel, all of my build guides. How's PoE? I haven't loved what I've seen of gameplay. It was good. It was a good time, Chris. I had a good time with it. Whoa, what the... The stutters from PoE followed me over here. The main problem I was getting was just a lot of stutters. That was due to networks, and also I think they got a bit of a caching issue. I gotta like clear the cache because I know it's not my computer. My computer, when I first played the game for like a couple hours, ran it perfectly. But the more I played it, the worse the stutters got. It was also Saturday evening, so on Saturday evening, the servers were, as Air Dragon put it, floating in lava. So I've decided I'm gonna give it a little bit of a rest. I want to jump back into it, so I'm gonna jump back into it on Saturday. Hopefully, some patches come out. I mean, it's still in early access. I give massive credit to Grinding Gear Games for actually releasing a game where I was not sitting in server queues. Massive credit. I had 0 server queues. Doc Leaf Bar, thank you for the follow on Kick. But it was good. I liked it. I like the slower gameplay. I'm gonna have to get used to it. Obviously, it's a different way of playing. I like the graphics. I like the vibe. When I would recommend when it goes free to play. When it goes free to play, I would recommend. They fixed my main beef. The main beef I had with it is that the sockets go into the armor. I didn't mind that. It was when I wanted to upgrade my armor. That's when I started running into a bit of an issue in the first Path of Exile, because my build, unless I could just perfectly craft better armor at a higher tier with all the same sockets in there, I would have to change up the build, and I liked what I had going on. This one, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to worry about that. I could just upgrade when it came to it. About the stutters, I wonder if it has the hyper-threading SMT issue that Destiny has at times. If you watch Task Manager, you can see the stutters correspond with activity shifting between threads. It can be 100% fixed by disabling HT SMT, or else pinning workload to only a single thread for each core in Task Manager. That might be it. They do have an option in the game to use multiple cores, and you can turn it off, but they said they highly recommend that you have it on. And I don't want to go into my BIOS and disable SMT, because guess what? I'm also probably streaming the game as well, and I'd like to have all my cores. I stream with my graphics card, so I could disable SMT and then have 12 cores instead of 12 cores as opposed to 24 threads, but nah. It's just something that needs to get patched out. Okay, do a pinning. Have the workload bounce between 2 cores. Well, we'll see how the game feels next Saturday, if any patches come out. Excuse me. Hey, what up, Jabberwocky? Sentinel overhaul hype. Hopefully it's good. I'm not as hyped because I like Sentinel the way it is. I know not everybody else does. I just don't want him to just change it willy-nilly. And then it loses everything I like about it. But I'm somewhat optimistic. Oh, it could be cool. I know it's not, the class isn't super popular. I've just seen EHG change things before. Now, granted, this time they should technically have time to test it out. Oh my gosh. What's the overall being proposed? Any details? Yeah, not really. Not really. I read the notes at the beginning of the stream. It's let me see if I can pull them up. Oh wow. Thank you for all the likes on YouTube, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me see if I can pull them up. Oops. Bring that over here. Just since we got some interested peoples. All right, I'm not going to read through all this. I already read through all this at the beginning, but things of note, there's going to be a new faction, the Weavers faction. Sentinel overhaul. Sentinel's getting a large number of changes to the passive tree and skills, including a completely recreated volatile reversal. I personally like volatile reversal the way it is, but I know that's one of the main sticking points for people trying out the Sentinel class, just based off of how much all the builds revolve around volatile reversal. And if you're somebody who doesn't like volatile reversal, as Perry the Pigs put it, don't bother playing, which is kind of sad. So if they can spread the power of that ability out, okay, I don't like combo skills, and that's what they're turning it into. So we can go with that. But that's the big one. They're adding new side zones to Monoliths of Echoes. I could pull this open too. This is the roadmap. So Monolith of Fate upgrades, unique woven echoes, Weaver's faction tree, dungeon improvements, Sentinel overhaul, tombs and cemeteries, champion enemies, in-game crafting additions, new in-game bosses. Could be a new pinnacle boss coming to keep Aberoth company. And then this is the biggest one. Season 2 launches April of 2025. They did originally tell us that it was going to be Q1 of 2025, which is January, February, March. It's now later than that. It is now April. We don't have a date in April, but it is April 2025. I was a bit disappointed, but hopefully they can release a great product. But EHG has really needs to get a grip on these release schedules. It's kind of annoying to cover the game when it's like, oh yeah, every 3 or 4 months we're releasing a new season. Blah 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 blah. It always keeps getting pushed back. So April of 2025, the Sentinel overall, all they said was it's getting an overhaul to the passive trees and skills. So seeing that I got a bunch of Sentinel builds on YouTube, don't be surprised if I start putting a note on each of them after season 2 launches that this build's dead, or this build no longer functions the way it does. All right. And let's get back to the gameplay. You just want a better Void Knight? I like Void Knight. Speaking of Void Knight, my new my Master Yi Void Knight build. EHG gunning for my build, guys. They're trying to put me out of business. My new the last Master Yi build has been released. We tested it on Void Knight. Kind of an apples to apples comparison to Paladin and Forge Guard. I kept the same gear, but all I did was change out the passive tree and the skills, obviously, because they're different masteries. So if you wanted to check it out, it is live on YouTube. Oh, come on. They're doing so much damage. Oh. Yeah, so for this build, I do not have any critical strike reduction or critical strike avoidance. I am purely operating off the blind mechanic. And so, yeah. Towers like that kill me. Though that there should have been a tower. There should have been a tower. What was that? Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Did anybody else check out Path of Exile 2? If so, what did you guys think? I know, Chris, you already shared what you thought. Air Dragon, you were there for the Path of Exile stream that we did on Saturday. Dancing Blow, I don't really think that's going to matter because we're a dot build. Oh, hey, yo, yee, yo. Okay, so what do I got right here? I got Vitality, and I love how much I hate it. It calls to me a fundamental level that is hard to explain. I'm familiar enough for some things, but the unknowns have me really intrigued, though I'm going to say it, Blood Mage sucks. I'm literally going to make the game harder because I can. Yeah, the game is difficult. I'm sure once people get a better understanding of everything, it'll get better, but for right now, yeah, it's difficult. Oh, we're gonna have fun with this one, chat. Yeah. Whew. What do I want to put on here? Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one. That's a max 30. No, that's not even max. 36 used to be the max. Now it's 39. It's my Disintegrate hill I'm going to die on. I will make Lightning or a Room Master work if it kills me. What can you do? Character keeps saying, I cannot do that. Yeah, I get it. You can't do it. But what can you do? Come on, just tell me. Okay. That was a long echo. Okay, what can we do with this? I kind of want to put some vitality on there. We could use some more armor. Let's... No. It's going to be a lot better. I think we almost got... We already have so much bleed. I could put physical pin with bleed. That could be a good pickup. But at this point, I think it's going to be about survivability. Okay, how much do I lose? So, my necrotic drops down to 57%. I don't care if it's not directly at 75, but I'd want to be in the ballpark. I think for my build, the way it is right now, vitality would help. Let's add health. And we rolled a little low. Okay. 65%. Okay, I can live with that. For a net gain of not too much health. Shame. Nonetheless, this is not a bad piece of armor, so... Majed Drayton, thank you for the follow on Kick. Oh, that was quick. Well, this is just free stability. All right, time to leave. Bye. Yeah, I want to see what kind of prophecies. I have no prophecies. Okay. We can give the good old Harvey a try. Oops. You bleeding there?
This hates, this despair, oblivion burns within. Do you think my defeat changes anything? This world is feasible. You will be forgotten.
I think that's just the visual, because it'll say 999 and then add a plus to it, and it'll take a while to start ticking down, which to me is telling me that it went beyond that, but the visual cap is 999. And most of the time when you see that, it's going to be against big chunky bosses like that. Like we can go check out the arena. Because if you look up there, it says 999, and then right underneath it, it says plus. Yeah, he was literally ticking for millions. So yeah. Kind of hard to see in game, like with so much going on. I actually did get the max 100% blessing. Wow. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some juice. Okay. I could try and get a better blessing here. Okay, I'm capped on endurance, but I'm using the blessing to really carry me. Okay. Let's get back to some good old-fashioned monolith gameplay. I am looking forward to them expanding the monoliths. That'll be a great feature. Looking forward to it. Sure. Slam that into the nemesis. All right, let's actually take this guy and break the 800 barrier. This might be kind of difficult. I haven't played this guy in a while, but I do think we can break the 800 barrier. Orvis said nope. Oh, you like that one, Chris? All right, let's try this Orbis. The other Orbis was like, you know, get out of my house. Oh, this is the same one. Ah. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it. Just gotta watch out. He doesn't give the vocal cue he used to. I mean, if anything, we can go over here and try that one. Well, let me work my way up to it. Yeah, this one's already got Valdir's in there. Oh, vanish. Time to make some lunches and lurk. All right, catch you later, Air Dragon. Thanks for being here, man. Dude, they all have this freaking comment ability. And they used to give a vocal cue. Here it comes. He doesn't even say anything now. It's just like, you're screwed. Back to hammers? Yeah. Wanted to just play a hammer build. Wanted to play a completed build that I've already done before. I didn't have to do anything. I could just launch it. I think my next build will probably be a Warpath build. Because honestly, whenever I get somebody who's new to Sentinel in here, most of the time they're playing Warpath. Though I don't know if it's going to matter much more, Niche. They said they're completely revamping Sentinel. All my builds might be obsolete. Though at the same time, it's not going to be necessarily obsolete because it's not going to launch until... Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, Niche, did you see the announcement today? They announced a full Sentinel rework. Let's make sure I'm not getting my wires crossed here. Thank you for the likes on YouTube, guys. Sentinel Overhaul is getting a large number of changes to the passive trees and skills, including a completely recreated volatile reversal. Hopefully it's light. I honestly really like Volatile Reversal the way it is. I know it makes it really hard to get newer people to try out Sentinel because just how reliant Sentinel has been on Volatile Reversal. It's just, here's the thing. I'm going to be perfectly blunt here. Every time EHG fiddles around with Sentinel and then releases it, I feel like it's very strong and then they got to scale it back. i.e. Healing Hands. The Forge Guard, it seemed like it was pretty strong for a while. Now, I think some of that was due to bugs. I mean, let's be real. I think the Forge Guard, a lot of their performance was due to bugs. I do think Forge Guard's in a better place. I do think Forge Guard... Someone's going to clip me for this. I'm going to say it now. I do think Forge Guard's the best Sentinel mastery to play. Though Void Knight has always been, as Niche said, extremely solid. Paladin... Yeah, Paladin's in last place, in my opinion, and it's my favorite. Paladin will always be my favorite, but it's in dead last. Let's try again. I don't know if I'm pushing this to 800 corruption. I don't want to use cheese. I'm not thrilled that volatile reversal is going to be a combo skill. I'm not a big fan of combo skills. Unless the combo just happens automatically. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Rive. Rive's a combo skill, but Rive just happens from you attacking. You're not like having to change a massive amount. Oh, gosh. I got stuck on Orbis. He did over 10,000 damage. That's amazing. Oh, jeez. Well, and Paladin also could do very well to get their last skill. Okay. I gotta try another one. All three of these Orbis all of these shades have the Comet skill. Yeah, and Judgment needs a rework. Honestly, Judgment just keeps getting nerfed, and people are like, why? Hey, so Niche, what did you think of Path of Exile 2? Very brown and gray. Yeah, the whole world is very dark. I actually like that. I like it. My wife saw me play and it was like, is this Dungeons and Dragons? Like a 3D visual representation? I'm like, nah, this is Path of Exile 2. Yeah, all the gear is brown and gray. That's right. Now, what about the systems, though? Anything intriguing? I know it's still in early access. Martial classes can only use maces. Yeah, I got you. I like the fact that the skills don't go into your gear anymore. I never really had a massive problem with that, but when I was leveling, it was kind of painful, like having to have your build completely. It was painful having to change up your entire build because you had to swap out your chest plate. Dying means you lose your map even if you have portals left is weird. Yeah, that's true. I like it. Had some Dark Souls influence. The hardcore, I was like, wait. When you die in hardcore, your character becomes a softcore character. Huh. Where have I seen that before? It's like right at the back of my mind. Like I know I've seen that somewhere before. Oh, I'm not gonna beat this shade. Yeah, I knew it. My question is, what is the point of 6 portals? What do you mean 6 portals? I don't think I'm picking up what you're putting down. 6 portals? Are you talking about the end game? Or the campaign? I'm in Act 2. So you're talking about the end game, the maps featuring. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part in there. I'm only in Act 2. I was getting a lot of stuttering issues when I was playing Path of Exile. I only checked it out on Saturday. So yeah, I couldn't tell you what the point of 6 portals is. Game looks like it'd be good quality, but to you it's not very interesting. It's a fair assessment. My initial assessment is Melee looks like it's going to be hard. At least leveling. Now, I don't know if Melee becomes like the god tier later on, but at least leveling. There was one boss that I couldn't beat Melee because all of his skills would change once I got in close. But once I was standing further away from the boss in Path of Exile 2, like he just had one ability, which was spit acid. So with my warrior, even though he had these cool melee weapons, I pulled out a crossbow and just gunned the boss down until he died. The Ascension requires you not to get hit. Maybe that's what Curse BG meant by Melee's going to be hard once you get to Ascension. And is Ascension required to progress? Here, let's try this Echo. Let's try this shade of Orbis. There we go. $857 corruption, chat. I actually pushed this build past 800.
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. That's it. My vengeance will be paid in hand. This hate, this despair, oblivion burns within me. Do you think my defeat changes anything? This world is invincible. Thank God for a dead world! Pathetic!
There we go. Whoa, hey, hold up. No, I'm gonna leave it. Increase fire damage. Yeah, banish it. You know what? Maybe I should try this build on Forge Guard. Well, let's take a look. I don't know. I don't care about the arena here. Okay, so let's take a look at this. You can pick up some block chance. Chance to bleed with an axe. Health. We're not going to need that. Physical penetration with Forge Strike. Eh. Bleed hammers on Void Knight. Let me see. I could pick up the bleed chance, 10 points in Smelter's Might. Just kidding. Well, I'm trying to think. You would get the Echo chance. You wouldn't need to take Dread. You get the health. Wouldn't benefit from the melee attack speed. Yeah, I'd probably rather just do repeat of Master Yi. Yeah. Repeat of Master Yi. Okay. But let's think. We can pick up health. You can pick up throw and attack damage. Now you can get physical shred. 1 point here for physical shred. I don't know if we'd have enough mana, but that could be cool. Physical shred. Siege Captain. Physical throwing damage. I don't care so much about that. I'd want the bleed chance. So what is this? 70%? 7 per point. Not double because we don't have a two-hander. I don't care about armor shred. Damage over time. Mitigation from armor per 2 attunement. That could be an okay pickup. Increased throw and attack critical strike chance. Well, whatever. Reduce bonus damage taken from crits. Dodge rating gets converted into armor. Throw and attack critical strike multiplier. That's only for throw and attack. I'd want general. Reduce bonus damage taken from crits with a shield. Okay. Frailty chance with a shield. Now that's a cool pickup. Put like a couple points in here. We could pick up the we could pick up this damage reduction. Armor with a shield. Strength and health. Dual wilding. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Increased attack speed while dual wilding. Because then you see, like, at the parry chance while dual wielding is spelled correctly, but increase attack speed while dual wilding. So I think we would have less bleed chance. Would certainly be tankier. I like that idea.
fades, this despair, oblivion burns within me. This world's end is good. Do you deny it? Or do you think my defeat changes anything? This world is a dead god for a dead world. Pathetic. Athens dies. I cannot do that.
Hey, what up, Valakura? How's it going? Welcome back. Oh, that's nice. That's a good pickup.
Stand down or die.
Okay.
Do not do it. Stand down or die.
Okay. Sure. So wait. I got a T7 parry chance? I need that for my VK support. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't send it to you. Well, I guess I could. Just have Niche start playing with me a whole bunch. Yeah, Niche, jump on in. Eventually, we'll get one of those, you know, resonances, and then I can trade it to you. Assuming you're playing in Legacy. And then the slam will fail. After all that. Yeah, you're in cycle right now? Well. Well, I could give it to you in Legacy after Season 2 is released. It was a two-handed axe, yeah. Oh, you need it for cleaver solution. Got it. Parry chance on a cleaver solution, huh? What are you cooking up over there, Niche? And VR supplier? Wait, you're going to be playing a Void Knight? Well, maybe not necessarily Void Knight, but you're going to be playing a Sentinel? Yeah. Making a war generator and VR supplier to play well. Yeah, you're going to need all you can get to play with Jose, assuming he's slamming away on that Warlock. I'll be right back, chat. I need some lotion for my hands. My eczema's breaking out. Always happens during the winter months. Okay. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Afia Lapis? Oh, there's the music. I was like, what happened to the music? I stepped away to put some lotion on my hands and then boom, gone.
Don't screw that
Got it.
Not do that.
By the way, did I continue Path of Exile 2 or did I get fed up with it? I'm planning on continuing and checking it out again next Saturday. Give them some time to roll out some patches. I was getting a lot of stuttering. Even today, I tried it out a little bit today, see how it was going. I was already pretty much playing on last Epoch, but there was definitely a lot of stuttering. I got some time coming up near at the end of the month, so I want to dive in some more. But I mean, let's face it, I'm a last Epoch creator. It was cool though. DirectX 12. Do they recommend Vulkan?
Stand down or die.
No. The stuttering, I like here's the thing. I had no crashes. The stuttering seemed to coincide with network issues on the game. Because I turned on the graph, and whenever I was getting stutters, it was because the network would just shoot up. For the most part, I like when the network was working fine, like I would have crystal clear, perfect gameplay. But because the network was all over the place at times, I would get stuttering. Just something you can try? Yeah, for sure, for sure. But no, I'm not fed up with the game. It is hard-ish. I'm playing Melee, which, by all accounts, based off what I've been hearing from other people, sounds like Melee got the good old action RPG treatment and is... you know, you want to play Melee? Cool, pay the price. Wait, this guy's just shooting his crossbow, doing more damage, and is having an easier time. Well, yeah, pay the price. Hey, what up, Locke? Warriors were imitating World Breaker VK. Yeah, I was just rolling in with a two-hander. I did, in the second act, switch to a shield. Like, I would use a shield, block all the hits, and have a good time, and then switch to the two-hander when big damage needed to happen. Thinking about trying Path of Exile 2? I already did on Saturday. Did a nice little 5-hour stream. I'm going to check out again next Saturday as well. Or were you thinking about trying out Path of Exile 2? Yeah, it's its own game. Yeah, for sure. It had some nice quality of life over OG Path of Exile that I personally liked. Okay. 2 LP Bashing of Honor. Nice. Double Red Ring with healing effectiveness. Well, look at you. Man, that is a total support bot right there. Nice. I did find a 2 LP Bashing of Honor in Legacy, not Legacy, in the Cycle as a Merchant Guild member. I didn't buy it, I found it. Me, I'm thinking about it. I'm burnt out on D4. Yeah, I feel you, man. Give it a shot. It's fun, Locke. And it's on console. Right now, the servers are kind of stressed. Provide sigils, VR, ward via healing hands, and anomaly bubbles. Man, dude. Absolute bot over here. Support bot niche. To the rescue. Hoping to have it online in a couple weeks. Yeah, it looks good. Needs more in-game stuff? Okay, so Locke. Is that because Spiritborn was just a little overtuned? Or it just needed more to begin with? Because I don't know what's going on in D4 now. But it seemed like the only class that could hit Pit 150 was Spiritborn. I got you. What, a little too much spender generator for you, Afia?
I cannot do that.
Not even. Since most builds try to get rid of it as soon as possible.
Cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Look at my stability's bugged. Bonus stability, 5 of 10. Oh, is it maxed? No, it's not even maxed.
The dawn of the black sun. My shadow will cover this world once more. Pathetic.
Did you guys see the announcement that last Epoch released today? We went over it at the beginning of the stream. In case you guys didn't see. Nope. Oh. So they announced there's going to be a new faction coming to the game. Sentinel's getting an overhaul, which we already knew was happening. They're expanding monoliths. They're adding like new sections to monoliths. And season 2 is launching in April of 2025. So much for Q1. I'm gonna release a video on it. Well, they keep pushing back even their own announcements. Q1, guys, Q1. No, not now. It's April. I still love the game. Yeah, because February is going to be packed. Once a year seasons. Oh no, please don't put that into the ether niche. Please, no. No. One season a year. That's what you get. With a mid-season refresh. I know, right? They've officially already listed Harbingers of Ruin as Season 1. So all of my build guides that say Cycle 1.1, oops. The recycle isn't even midway. I know, right? It's 3 months into a 9-month wait. What would be a good season timer for you guys, though? I was really hoping for Q1, but so like February or March, but April's fine. April will be fine. It's far enough in advance. I need a date because they just said the month of April. Like, I need a date so I can put in leave now, you know? So I can take a good solid 2 weeks off, because if Sentinel's getting that much of a change, which they just said they've updated the passive tree and the skills. As long as it doesn't slip further, yeah. How long would I like a season to last? I'd say about 4 months. 3 seasons a year. I mean, 3 months is fine. I'll take 4 seasons a year. More content. But if they can make the updates more expansive, 4 months. I mean, technically, considering my branding, so to speak, and, you know, I'm a last Epoch guy, it would actually behoove me to have it be shorter, 3 months. Like, I do cover the other games, but not to the same extent as last Epoch. I don't even, I barely even bother to do uploads for the other games. I just live stream them. Whereas last Epoch, I will do uploads. They don't need to add content every season, though. I'd like to see them add some new items, just kind of shake up the build meta. Yeah, I mean, that's what they did with the mid-cycle refresh. Mid. And honestly, like, I was playing it, I'm like, this is all the same content that I've already grinded out for. I mean, granted, I could have played all the same content in you know what? I could go for that if it's been like a solid 3 months. They could do like a little update. Whatever helps their content flow and rhythm, I'll take it. I know they're not a super huge team. So I'll be fine with refreshes. I mean, that could create a meta in and of itself, because what if they release a season, it lasts 3 months, and then they release a refresh, add, you know, some content, lighter, but you get better progression in the new season, right? You get better progression for the first month. That could create a meta of people who would choose, like, oh, I don't have a lot of time, I'll wait for the season refresh, right? I'll wait for the season refresh, because then I'll get better progression. Because, you know, I don't have a ton of time to grind out all this new gear and stuff. And then there'll probably already be like some build guides from people like myself. Yeah, I can see that for like a season refresh when like metas and stuff like that have already been established. Thank you for the likes on YouTube, guys.
Do that. Stand down, die.
Oh, we got bodied. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to call it for tonight. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Great conversations. I may or may not be back tomorrow. My family might be, we might be adopting a dog, so that's the case. My attention's gonna be elsewhere. But I'll be back again this week, hopefully by Wednesday. assuming everything gets worked out. I'll be back with more Last Epoch content. Path of Exile 2 on Saturday again. Hopefully I can get through most of Act 2, maybe into Act 3. If you're over here on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid the only other person streaming Last Epoch, which is Pizza89. I don't know who this person is, but we're going to show him some love. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Good night, guys. Might see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys when I can. All right, peace out. Say hi to Pizza89 for us. YouTube, thanks for rocking me today, guys. I'm going to try and get what I covered at the beginning of the stream in case you guys weren't here. I'm going to try and get that uploaded tonight so it will go live tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace out.